Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I will read chapter 3 of a book from Mr. Doni. Chapter 3, Characteristic. Computer are machines designed to process electronically specially prepared piece of information which is altered data, handling or manipulating the information that has been given to the computer in such way as doing calculation, adding information, or making comparison is called processing. Computers are made up of millions of electronic devices capable of storing data or moving them at enormous speed through complex circuits with different functions. All computers have several characteristics in common, regardless of make or design. Information in the form of instruction and data is given to the machine, after which the machine act on it, and a result is the return. The information presented to the machine is the input, the internal manipulative operation, the processing, and the result, the output. These three basic concepts of input, processing, and output occur in almost every aspect of human life, whether at work or at play. For example, in clothing manufacturing, the input is the piece of cut cloth, the processing is the sewing together of this piece, and the output is the finished garment. Figure 5 shows schematically the fundamental hardware component in a computer system. The centerpiece is called either the computer, the processor, or usually the central processing unit (CPU). The term computer includes the part of hardware in which calculation and other data manipulation are performed, and the high-speed internal memory in which data and calculation are stored during actual execution of program. Attached to the CPU are the various peripheral devices such as card reader and keyboard, two common examples of input device. When data or program need to be saved for a long period of time, they are stored on various secondary memory device or storage device such as magnetic tapes or magnetic disks. Computers have often been thought of as extremely large adding machines, but this is a very narrow view of their function. Although a computer can only respond to certain number of instructions, it is not a single-purpose machine, since the instruction can be combined in an infinite number of sequences. Therefore, a computer has no known limit on the kinds of things it can do. Its versatility is limited only by the imagination of those using it. In late 1950 and early 1960, when the electronic computers of the kind in use today were being developed, they were very expensive to own and run. Moreover, their size and reliability were such that a large number of support personnel were needed to keep the equipment operation. This has all changed now that computing power has become portable, more compact, and cheaper. In only a very short period of time, computers have greatly changed the way in which many kinds of work are performed. Computer can remove many of the routine and boring tasks from our lives, terribly leaving us with more time for interesting creative work. It goes without saying that computers have created whole new area of work that did not exist before their development. Okay, see you next chapter.